refactor our code so that our business logic layer and the presentation layer will use the BO object instead of directly using the entity. Let's do that starting from the business logic layer because there is a big change here. The purchase ticket method right now uses a ticket from the entities directly. So instead of doing that, change it to BO. We are changing the package name to BO. So now this ticket here comes from the BO package. Do the same on the ticket service interface, BO. Come back to the ticket service impl. The DAO.create method, it expects an entity called ticket, not a business object. This is where we need to do the mapping between the business object and the database entity or the domain class that represents the database for us. Here, create a new ticket, but this should come from the DAOs or the entities package. So use the complete qualified package name because we have two classes with the same exact name. If you want to, you can also call this BO as ticket BO. You can use that in the naming convention. Since we are using the same name, we are separating it out using the package names here. Hit Ctrl 1, assign statement to a new local variable or extract. Use the first one, assign statement to a new local variable, call it ticket entity and pass this ticket entity to the create method. Now we need to map this ticket, the values in this ticket, the business object to the entity. You can do it by creating a mapper method or simply use ticket entity dot set ID. Whatever ID comes in the request, use that. So ticket dot get ID. Ticket entity dot set screen. Ticket dot get screen number. Before that, let me set ticket entity dot set movie. Set movie ticket dot get movie name. Finally, ticket entity dot set seat ticket dot get seat number. So this is how you map a business object to a entity. Save it. Go to the ticket controller. Now the controller needs to pass in a ticket as well, which belongs to the business object. So here, instead of using entities in the package name in the import, change it to BO. And once you do that in the JSP, we need to map the fields also correctly. So go to the JSP page, source, main, web app, webinf, JSPS, open up the JSP. And here we have been using movie, screen and seat. But now that we are mapping it to the BO, which is the ticket BO, it should be movie name, screen number and seat number. So go back to the JSP, movie name should be the field name, screen number and seat number. So in this lecture, you have successfully migrated or refactored all the code so that it will use the business object that we have created, and you have mapped the values from the business object to the entity in the business logic layer.